We said we'd walk together, baby, come what.
Good morning, day 97. We're waking up in the beautiful Fairfield Hotel. Looking for my pencil. Oh, there it is. And we're going to get a ride back to Swatara Gap. That's at 1185. And, oops. What we're told is a steep, well, clearly it's steep, but also a rocky climb out of there. A little bit more, probably a mile and a half of unpleasantness this morning. And then it flattens out wonderfully. And hopefully it's not too god-awful rocky, but we'll report that as we go along. Hopefully we make 17 miles today, 12:02 to a campsite. And we'll keep you posted. Talk to you later.
Good morning.
Good morning.
6:15 almost.
Yeah, a nice early start, which we'll need today.
Yeah, a lot of miles.
A lot of miles, steep climb.
I lost my green marble.
Her green marble is resting somewhere for the next hiker to pick it up and carry it the rest of the way.
It might be in the tent.
Or
I'm going to search through everything.
It could come back.
Or a washing machine could eat it.
But if somebody comes across the green marble, carry it to Katahdin for Lisa.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Okay, what else is going on today?
Well, we should have. I showed you this morning, and hopefully we manage all that. We're going to knock out this climb and take a nice break after that, and then we'll catch you up on what's going on.
Okay, bye. So this is good morning to you in Pennsylvania. I think it's going to be like this all the way up the hill. Okay, we're at the top. 7:20, almost 2 miles in. Not much of a view. We're going to be walking this ridge line all day today. So if I get something, I'll show you. But this is the trail. All rocky, but not bad at all. I mean, we can find a spot to put our feet. So probably, what is it, Pete? Like every third of the way we get this wonderful trail.
Yeah.
So I can't complain. I mean, we can handle the rocks, so even if we just get a short FM break, we're okay. The ferns are getting taller. Very pretty. I do like the ferns. Here's our first brief rock scramble. Well, this is going on for quite some time. So we'll see. We might be in it for a while. I didn't mind the big ones, but these in between now are getting rough. Not sure where to land and the rocks are moving. So there's a campsite. We're 4.5 miles in the hike today. It says lookout. I don't know if that means watch out for something coming to get you, or we're going to look out. This is Little Mountain Overlook. Didn't seem like a little mountain when we're going through all them rocks. We finally made it through them. It was what, Pete, about a half a mile?
No.
Quarter?
Less than a quarter mile.
Oh my gosh, it seems like forever.
Sure.
I think Pete's off. Well, it's a nice overlook.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous. You know, I am liking Pennsylvania. Oh, I don't know what happened with that light. Yeah, now we're seeing some mountains out there. Dried up farmer fields. I will say that mountain laurel is becoming my favorite plant, especially right before it opens up. I just think it's gorgeous. Want to sit here for a minute? I was just asking Pete, how big will these ferns get? Well, this is answering the questions. These are, what, 4 feet tall? 3?
3.
So they're getting taller. And they are all the way out there. This is amazing. So it's the longest we've ever gone without sitting or taking a break.
Pretty much.
It is 7.25 miles with full packs, and I'm tired. So we're going to take a half hour here. It's 10 o'clock. We're at Penn Shelter.
William Penn Shelter.
William Penn Shelter, but we're at the campsite because the spring is on this side, so we're going to go down there later. So I'm on my tarp as usual, eating these cookies from Gloria. And of course, we all know Pete ate all his fudge-covered nutty cookies before you left, didn't you?
I think I ended up leaving a couple behind.
Wow, that's amazing. So I did share this with them. But you know, Gloria, these cookies, whatever they are that you purchased for us, they are delicious. Light as a feather and a great buttery flavor. I can't remember the name of them because I threw the package out and just individually packaged them per day. 3 per day. Thank you. So this is a wild rose, and oh my goodness, it smells phenomenal. I was telling Pete the one thing that I'm going to miss about this trail is the scent. Ever since the leaves have been on the plant, that's the wonderful, I don't know, splendid deliciousness of hiking this trail is breathing. It's the kind of scent to where you would want to hang your clothes out on the line and let them dry with it. Who needs bounce? So the last 2 or 3 miles has been like this. Wonderful. We're hoping it keeps up. We are 10 in?
Yes,
Around 10 and a half, 10. There's the lookout. See, and there's Pete in the video again. It's a nice lookout. We're going to take 5 minutes, eat some licorice. We went 3.5 miles since our break. Well, Pete's not going to eat any licorice, but I am. He's got something else in there. Payday might come out now. What's coming out?
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter. Still not tired of my licorice. In this special pack, I always have one big one and some small ones, candy coated. The other one is the molasses licorice. I don't think I'll ever get tired of this. We just climbed over a rock scramble and I was like, whew, glad that's done. Sat down for a second, got up, and here's what we're in store for now. And yes, that is the trail. 12 miles in, this is our view. See something flying around up there. This is brutal. Now we're in the small, rocky, pointed ones. I meant to say this when we were walking by it, but the 501 shelter, we skipped it. We didn't want to go an extra 1/4 mile off trail. Right, Pete?
Yep.
Just to see a solar shower and a
It's more
cabin.
Than that. It's supposed to be a fully enclosed cabin, and you know, there's a caretaker, there's a guy that lives nearby, all that, so something special. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that have filmed it, so you can see it other places.
Yeah, check another
If we were
YouTuber.
a little more ahead of our time today, we might have taken the time, but the terrain's getting rougher and we got some miles to cover, so we decided to give it a pass.
Yeah, we're passing. It's not like it's a cemetery. This is non-stop. This is horrible. That soup cup up there. We're 14.5 miles in.
Coming up on 1200.
Coming up on 1200. Here's the lookout with the vultures. They probably like that dead tree. Okay, another milestone.
1200. Less than 1,000 to go.
Yes, indeed.
It's all going to be over before you know it.
No, it won't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good evening.
I found it when I rolled the pad out to blow up the mattresses for tonight.
The lucky green marble has returned.
It rolled out.
The hike may continue.
It may.
Yeah.
I almost quit just because of that.
Yeah. So, as noted, we crossed 1,200 today.
We did.
That's right. Less than 1,000 to go now.
Yes, indeed.
Congratulations. Yeah. Woohoo.
We still love each other. That's
Yeah,
a plus.
Absolutely. More than ever.
I wouldn't go that far, but okay.
I would. Well.
I would too.
Anyway, good day until, again, we've just had these, you know, everything's going along swimmingly into the last 3 miles, and then, you know, bam.
Bam, there it is.
This time
The
it was
rocks.
just rocks. It wasn't so much no elevation, but it was kind of tough end of the day. But we caught up with our friends that we've been bumming around with, so we're camping with them tonight, and we're gonna try to get up at dark 30 tomorrow because we gotta make our 19 miles tomorrow to get a ride.
Yeah, and we went over 17 today.
Yeah, 17 was there, but we got in like at 4:15 or something. So
Yeah,
the 19
but
is doable.
we only sat twice.
Right.
That's not good for Lisa.
No, we
She
gotta
needs
we
to
gotta
sit
take
a
more.
lot.
We gotta take more breaks, but we can do it with a little earlier start. We can get in because we gotta grab a ride. We're staying in town again because there's just very few campsites. And Memorial Day weekend, everything's a mess, and it was really hard to find a place. So
Yeah, this group
The
is
long-
having family pick them
Yeah,
up. They're tenting in a yard.
yeah, they're staying off trail too. So we got to get off trail tomorrow and do 19 miles to do it. So all business tomorrow, making miles.
And then come back on immediately the next morning and do...
15, I think, the following day. Not bad. But yeah, tomorrow's kind of important to crank up the miles. So we're gonna go to bed early
Oh, and I
tonight.
forgot to show the dinner tonight. Someone was asking about the dinner. I had corned beef and sauerkraut.
I had meatloaf, delicious.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah. So when we get a better setup where it's easier to film and stuff.
Yeah, we're sitting
show
on a
meals
rock
again.
eating our dinner.
You know,
Oh, here's a weird thing. We couldn't even hang the food bag tonight.
Okay. We're not supposed to talk about that stuff. We're gonna cut that out.
Why? If you can't, you can't. What are you going to do? We can't bury it.
Okay. Whatever. We'll discuss
It's the
that.
first time
We'll
ever.
discuss that more offline.
Okay.
Good night.
Night. I just want to add a quick note to the bear bag video. I'm going to put this right after it. Pete has hung that bag every single night we have been somewhere or put it in a bear box. He's pretty adamant about that. And it bothered him that I had put that on video, and I didn't realize that, you know, so many people out there, you might say, oh, you can't do that. That's a bad thing to do. But, you know, if there's nowhere to hang it, he even hung it on the only branch that was out there. It broke, and all 3 bags fell in the stream. So I give him an A for effort, but there was nothing we could do. It's the first night we ever slept with our food in the tent. I will tell you, I was really nervous about it. Not because of the bears, but because of the rodents. So, I don't know. You know, if we switch to an earth sack, they're awfully heavy. We'll have to see what we need to do.